Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest. We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it? He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
What's up, YouTube? Peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey, man. We got a lot to talk about. And we're going to start this Friday off the right way. For those of you who are about to get off, drive safe. For those of you who are already in your homes, I hope and pray that the weekend is well with you. Do me a solid before we go into anything, because this is going to be a very lengthy conversation. So I want you to be comfortable. Grab you a drink, something to snack on. Repost, share this out, let the people know we live. I'm going to address two separate situations here. I have a video that I'm going to play at some juncture during this stream. Not yet. I just want to kind of get everybody in position to receive what I'm about to lay down, because it's a lot. And to be honest, I wasn't really sure where I was going to go with this one yet. If you see the title, you know what I'm talking about. I've spoken on all three of these people before, but not in this content. So I'm probably going to address the Kendra G matter first. I'm going to talk about that first. A lot of people might not be familiar with that one. I'm going to start with that one, and then I'm going to move into the Aaron the Plumber, Deshae Frost situation. Shout outs to my poets, writers, content creators. You know who you are. Appreciate your love, for your support, for your time. I wanted to do an open mic today. That's not in the cards. But nonetheless, we're still going to have a show later. I'm going to try to get back to the open mics next week. We'll see what happens. It's a lot. A lot of politics, a lot of posting, a lot of being proactive. You can't take a day off of social media without people forgetting about you. If you're not famous, you don't have a blue check, when you don't have thousands and thousands of people that are loyal to you, it is extremely difficult to sustain an audience with or without you being online. You go away any longer than a day, it's like you never existed. And so as I was gone, that's exactly what happened. I still had my core group that was still like there with me, but on the flip side, that large majority, I thank them for the little contributions, and I'm grateful for it. But like y'all know that the business side of this is not pretty at all, and it's not as lucrative if you're lackadaisical or you decide to take any type of step away from it. So that being said, I didn't have the momentum going into this weekend to gather my audience or my performances and things of that nature. Hopefully we can get it back next week. I want to talk to you guys about a conversation with Kendra G. And within this conversation, she expressed some very fucked up feelings towards a gentleman who took time out of his life to join her show, feed her content, provide her with a income, because this is a business. And she completely showcased why people feel the way they feel about her. Now, if you watched any of my reaction videos or if you've been a part of any of my streams, you know how I feel about her and how I feel about her platform. I think she's full of shit. I think she is inadequate in terms of giving any type of dating advice. I've also expressed how she is a copy and paste content creator. She utilizes other people's talking points. And then puts her own spin on it and tries to make it her own. Now, don't get it twisted. There's hundreds of people out here that do it right now as we speak. She's not the only one. One of the issues is she's one of the main ones who successfully has gotten away with it. And you know, the thing is with success, if you've done it the right way, you'll get backlash and you'll get people giving you headaches or attempting to try to destroy something that you built off of merit. I don't know what it is about her. Now, let me be clear. To each his own. You make your money. Get it how you live. If you find a niche that works for you, then who am I to say nothing or say anything about it? Until the services you provide do absolutely nothing for the people other than create more controversy, more drama. It does absolutely nothing for the men and women who watch. It really just puts people in a specific space that will have the viewership looking at them like they're trash or they're goofy. They don't have any redeeming qualities about them. They're selfish. They're gold diggers. They have no real worth or value. It's almost like her platform basically is a brothel for ran through over the hill women and mentally unstable, emotionally detached women just to put on a circus for the viewers who enjoy watching people crash out and make themselves look stupid so that she can feel some form of superiority over the audience and the viewers that she has come on her camera. Kendra G, I've had a lot to say about that woman. I don't do multiple uploads like most people do because I don't see the real point of it. My solution to get straight to it, cancel her. I would absolutely cancel her, especially after what just came out. Especially after what just came out, which is why I'm addressing it here and now. Do your research, do a recap, go spin the block on my older streams on her. Nothing I'm saying here is new. She had a conversation with a gentleman on her show. And I guess the guy, you know, if you're not familiar with her, she does a dating. She tries to match make. She has men on, she has women on. She had a gentleman on, a black brother. And she was asking a series of questions. Once it got to, do you have any children? He answered honestly. He gave a backstory, basically illustrating that there was some graping going on. The woman actually took advantage of the guy. She forced him into having his now child. And she was antagonizing him interrogating him and basically saying, nigga, please, ain't nobody buying that. We don't believe you. We don't. It's impossible. See, the show was about trying to match him up with someone, but it turned into so when you were having intercourse with this woman, what happened? How is it that a guy that is 6'4" finds himself getting raped? How does that happen? As big as you are, how is it that you found yourself in this space? And he's telling her, look, it was a setup. She got me extremely drunk. I was on top. She locked her legs around me. She wouldn't allow me to retract. And because of that, here we are. But I'm not complaining about it. I'm not sitting up here trying to bash her about what happened. You know, it is what it is. And what I really have a problem with, it's how dismissive she was about it. How low energy she was about it, how antagonizing, how sarcastic she was. She was very lethargic about it. It was almost as if it was difficult to watch. Honestly, that shit was really cringe. That shit was cringe as hell. This is y'all role model. Kendra G, radio personality. She got to go to the Super Bowl. She gets to be around all of these famous people. She's a successful black woman with a Kevin Samuels doppelganger personality on YouTube, bringing ghetto ratchet women on her platform, making them look like complete jackasses, not holding none of them with the same energy or regard, babyfying them, encouraging them to be stupid and mishandle relationships and how they should look at men, how they should value men, how they should be really looking at themselves in the mirror for all the decisions that they've made. This is your hero, Miss Kendra G. Gotcha.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
This man basically said he got raped and he was forced into having this kid. Now, let me say two things here. First of all, the guy who went on the show, if you ever came across this video, I would say to you, with all the excuses that you had, no one told you to go inside this chick without a rubber. Second of all, you didn't know her well enough. You didn't know shit about her. But you still decided that you was going to go ahead and take a trip to Pound Town with old girl, not really knowing who she was. You didn't know her personality. You didn't know her family background. You don't know, like, you just went on ahead and partook So a part of that is on you, no matter how you want to spin it. Just as much as we have to have energy for her, we got to have the same energy for you. See, I'm unbiased on both sides of the spectrum. Your dumbass should not have been sleeping with someone that you wasn't really serious about in the first place. Not to mention condoms. Like, my nigga, y'all don't believe in condoms no more. Make that shit make sense. But Miss Kendra G was like, your big ass, there's no way in the world your big ass couldn't get her off you. You couldn't pull out. See, when women get drunk and they black out, they can't remember what happened. They can't remember who they laid down with. When a guy gets intoxicated and he black out, or he's put in a position to say, damn, I was forced. It's unbelievable. No one can possibly fathom a guy being taken advantage of by a woman. And we know that's not the case. One of the biggest problems I've always had with people like her, your inability to be unbiased. You're very one-sided with the sides that you pick. I couldn't believe I heard the shit that I heard. I could not believe that a woman with over 300,000, or I don't know how many, I know it's over 100, 200,000 subscribers. I can't believe someone with that many people following them could get in front of a camera and spew out the dumbest shit that they could possibly think of. This guy is up here telling you, look, I didn't have the greatest experience with my ex. In fact, I was taken advantage of. He wasn't up here laughing with you. He wasn't joking with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? It wasn't shit funny about what he said. I didn't hear or see a smile. I didn't see a smirk. I didn't see a grin. I didn't see tears of joy coming from this man's face. What the fuck is going on? See, I'm all for men and women using social media to help people, to guide people, to bring us together, to heal, to help, to break yokes, to undo damage. I'm all for that shit. All for it. Don't care what walk of life you from. Support it 1,000%. But I think it's corny as hell as a 50-year-old woman to be that old telling a man that he has no right to feel violated, that he has no right to feel taken advantage of, that tell someone the opposite your gender that is impossible for them to be used, to be deceived, to be manipulated, to be controlled, to be forced into a life that they didn't sign up for. And then on top of that, shame him, try to humiliate, embarrass him in front of thousands of people while you flaunt around with your fake ass wig, the Botox, all of this fake plastic makeup, Maybelline shit that you be having on your face, getting up here acting like you the shit, acting like your shit don't stink. Like, oh, I'm rich. Look at me. I'm Kendra G. I can talk like how I want and get away with it, and everybody endorses me, and everybody's going to spend money on me because they're stupid and I'm better than them. And he ha ha.
Fuck you.
You want to know why you are single? You want to know why we have such a hard time connecting with the opposite gender? Why dating is garbage? Why boys grow up the way they grow up? Why girls grow up the way they grow up? Why society is the way it is? A lot of that shit is because of people like you. People like you who got the fucking nerve to tell somebody that what happened to them didn't happen. You're going to tell me this shit didn't affect me. I'm stuck 18 years paying child support for someone that I didn't sign up for because the woman decided that she was going to entrap me by using her sexual prowess to control the situation, because she knows that as a woman, she's automatically going to be looked at as the victim in every scenario possible, unless there's video evidence and there's footage providing the officers and the judges and the court system that what he is saying is accurate versus what she is saying. You're just going to walk away scot-free. You are one of the most unprofessional women I've come across on YouTube. Can't believe I heard what I heard. Can't believe I watched what I watched. You really said what you said. I'm looking at him. He's defending himself. He's trying. Look, I ain't come up here for the side story. I wasn't coming up here to talk about how a woman pretty much did what she did to me, which should technically get her arrested, because it really is a crime. Anytime that someone forcefully does anything to another human being without their consent is technically a crime, and you should be doing some type of time for that situation. But we're talking about just being a woman, though, so fuck it. It don't really make a difference, do it? You don't really care one way or another. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about here. So not only does she completely disregard everything he's saying out of his mouth, her focus was more on, I'm gonna make him look like a complete jackass. I'm going to make him eat his words. I'm going to gaslight the shit out of him. I'm going to throw nothing but ad hominems out there. I'm just going to keep on attacking and probing at this story until I make him look a certain way. But she never does that with women. She never does that with women. If a woman gets up there and says what he says, we're not having this conversation. She's not asking how it happened, where it happened. Why didn't you, woman? You could have easily got him off of you. You're a woman. You could have easily did this. You're a woman. You could have said something to the authorities. You're a woman. Why did you just? She's not doing shit like that. She would never go that far or to that extent. But because it was a guy, and because, you know, he's a black man. Oh, dudes don't get drugged. Dudes don't get inappropriately touched. Dudes don't get inappropriately followed or fondled. Dudes don't get harassed on a job. Dudes don't get set up and put in spaces to lose their careers. That don't happen, do it? Huh, Kendra G? Huh?
What?
This woman has successfully played all of you for years, giving you the impression that she's looking out for your best interest. She's used you guys for years, giving you the impression that she is for the people. She cares about y'all. She wants to see you win as women. She wants to see families reconciled. That woman don't give a shit about nobody but herself. Nobody but herself. How I know? The back and forth that she had going on with Corey Holcomb, for one. Whole 23 minutes of her bashing him, talking about how he wanted to fuck her and she would never sleep with him and she would rather sleep with a bear than sleep with him, and how he's broke and his career is garbage and it ain't never take off, and he uses YouTube to make money, and she don't see no value in him because he can't make money nowhere else, so he goes here. But yet and still your stupid ass is up here on YouTube doing the exact same thing, playing on people, preying on men and women, on their insecurities, on their fears, on their doubts, manipulating and trying to make it seem like you really fuck with these people when you really think that you're better than every single body on social media. For real, the only people that you feel like you're on par with is folks that can put you in your fucking place and tell you to shut the fuck up because your dumb ass is saying some stupid shit out of your mouth and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. The fuck is you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? How dare anybody get on social media and tell somebody that is basically telling you I was sexually inappropriately touched in a way that has fucked my life up for the rest of it, all because I was a dumbass that shouldn't have been fucking around in the first place. I take that L. I'm on national TV in front of hundreds of thousands of people telling you I was irresponsible as a man. I did that. I put myself in that space. She took advantage of me because of my shit. We both played a part in this. I lesson learned. I'm still going to do what I got to do in response to what happened. Okay, let's continue. And then Kendra G is up here talking about, I don't believe that. That ain't real. That ain't true. That's impossible. That's absolutely impossible. Prove it. Provide proof. Show me how, where, like what. No, you're a man. You're a fucking man. You're a grown black man, and you cannot be raped by a female. All you do is use your social media to prey on people who just want sex. Most of these men and women out here just want to get that nut off. We look at these social media platforms like yours, these dating shows. We hear these dumbasses with 20 kids talking about they want someone with 6 figures and this, that, and the third. We think, no, this is just an easy lick. This is just somebody we're going to be able to fuck and roll out on. They ain't got no qualities, nothing redeeming about them that would give us the impression that they deserve marriage. These are the discarded. You got brothers that come on this show who work hard, who got degrees, who might have children, but they're responsible. You got a lot of brothers on here that got educations and they actually carry themselves respectfully, and the women don't want them because they don't look a certain way, or they're too short, or they think their jobs are boring, or whatever the fuck the case is. They don't really want to rock with that shit. Your channel was a fucking joke. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it's a fucking joke. And anybody, to be honest with you, if you fuck with her after that shit that she said, then you definitely need your head examined. But you don't even need to be following me or watching me at all. Kendra G, as far as I'm concerned, you are done for. You're absolutely done for. I wouldn't miss you if your channel went completely. How is it okay for someone to say some shit like that? That's crazy. That's fucking nuts to me. This man is sitting up here telling you. Imagine being a parent. Your son come to you and tell you that a girl or a teacher or some shit knocked her up, or she did some stuff to you, and how would you feel as a mother hearing some stuff like that? Would you still think the same way you do? This fucking fake ass sisterhood crap that y'all got. Yeah, well, you're basically saying you just want to defend shit that is wrong so that you can continuously indulge in the shit that you know you secretly lust and desire. Y'all went on a whole entire campaign, and I still ain't even go have that conversation yet. Yeah, but y'all went on a whole campaign about choosing the fucking bear over a dude. Where's the energy at for the fucking monsters that are in your culture, in your generation, in your gender, in your schools, in your offices, in your fields of work, in your hair salons, in your households? Where's the energy for all of those fucking women at? Where's the energy for these stupid ass bimbos that get on these spaces, sitting up here criticizing everybody else for their faults and their flaws, but they can't own up to the fact that they don't know what the hell they talking about half the time. She took her video down, by the way. That video she did, where she basically said, you did not get touched on. You're a man. You as a man cannot be raped by anybody. There's no way in the world that a man can be touched on, involuntarily get someone knocked up. You're too strong. You're just too strong. You're too big. You're too massive. You're taller. You're genetically more assertive. It's no way that you could do it. But you can absolutely believe everything a woman says. It's absolutely impossible to think that a woman would lie about getting someone set up. It's impossible to think that a woman would drug you, would poison your food or any of that shit, right? Cardi B admitted on all social spaces, type it in, Google it, it's everywhere. Cardi B admitted that she drugged niggas. She admitted that she robbed them and all that shit. So shut the fuck up, Kendra.
Shut up, bitch.
The fuck you talking about? That shit got me heated, man. Fucking heated. Because y'all would be going at any dude that got a social media. Y'all would be flagging them, trying to get the nigga kicked off of his shit. Y'all don't be playing. The internet is undefeated. When you don't like something, you don't want to see it. If you against it, you don't want to see it. Y'all tag team, y'all meme, y'all troll, y'all flag, y'all share screens, y'all take clips, remix them, repost them. You add your own spin to it. You have your own conversations about it. You have multiple platforms that air out all that shit. You have people who go into the dark parts of the internet, finding all types of contradictory evidence that would support why a person ain't shit. You will go to you will go to heaven, to hell, and back to make sure that the people know exactly who this is, what they are, and why you need to go ahead and leave them alone. Kendra G, you are full of shit. You are a grifter. You do not need to be giving advice to black men or black women. Nobody should be trying to go on your show for dating advice, dating in general. Nobody should be fucking with your app. Nobody should be listening to a single word that you say. And the guy who was on your show talking to you, he handled it the best way anybody else could have handled it. Because quite frankly, the way that you came at him, he should have cussed you out. He should have cussed you out 1000%. No doubt about it. He had every right to. But I understand what he was doing. See, you have the audience, you have the people watching, you have the numbers. It's Kendra G with thousands of subscribers versus Kenny G. Nobody knows who the hell he is. Who do people want to really side with? This woman done had so many little issues with podcasters I wasn't even aware of until just recently. She done got niggas flagged. She done tried to get niggas kicked off of YouTube, all because they knew their rights. They know how this fucking system works. They know how to clip and use people's footage without getting in trouble. She was pissed, trying to knock people off the show. But the whole time, like, Kevin Samuels ain't alive. Rest in peace. If Kevin Samuels was here, you would have needed permission to do what you do, because you steal damn near all of your formula from other creators. You're no different than No Fugazi, and No Fugazi is still running, and he does the same shit. I stopped watching him months ago. I can't stand people who copy and paste others' ideas. Why can't you be original? Be yourself. Yeah, cancel her. I don't know if she's canceled. She probably isn't. Probably not. Oh, I said this was gonna be a lengthy one. I meant that I haven't even gotten to the second portion of the show. So I hope you got patience with me, but nah, get her the fuck out of here. Get Kendra G the fuck out of here. Her and that app. Her attitude is nasty. She's not advocating for both sides. She clearly has some internal issues towards men. She has a superiority complex. She thinks just because she has all this money and because she reaches a broader audience that she could do whatever the hell she wants and say whatever she wants out of her mouth. Yo, if she was carrying herself like, I don't know, Tamron Hill or maybe a River TV, if she was moving like that, I could respect it. To me, she's a cancer to YouTube. Maybe I'm just going a little overboard with it. I don't know her personally, but I haven't watched too much of anything that she does that would make me feel inclined to really be invested whatsoever. I wouldn't even want to hang out with her. No, that's not cool. I don't rock with that. I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. Kendra, you full of shit. And there needs to be some consequences for that. Something needs to come from that. There's no way in the world you should be able to say what she said and nothing comes from that. Seriously. And the unfortunate part about it is there's women like her who do this shit to men every day, and they get away with it. It goes swept under the rug, and it's just so casual. It's like, oh, we just supposed to eat it. We're just supposed to take it. You'll be all right. Nah, no, it's not acceptable. I'm not rocking with that. We're not about to support that. We're not about, no. Get your ass up out of here. Demonetize her immediately. Or take her channel down for a while. I mean, seeing as how she doesn't even make money off here anyway, according to her, Corey Holcomb is a bum. According to her, YouTubers and content creators on YouTube, they ain't shit anyway. According to her, you're wasting your breath fucking around with YouTube. You ain't doing nothing if you're a YouTuber. So seeing as how you don't really need YouTube so much, then you don't need to be on this space. Y'all would have a better chance at meeting someone dealing with me, Jason, Sydney, my panel. You would have a better chance at getting what you need out of a creator than you would her. Mediocre tutorials and reviews, people like that. Which brings me to my next story, or my next topic in general. I've put together a nice little compilation. It's not very long, but it's enough to provide you with ample perspective on just how delusional we have become as a community. Aaron the plumber. Aaron the plumber is a gentleman who made his way from Pop Your Balloon to Erica Mena. He's gone from a YouTube dating show to being called a Ninja Turtle to becoming a love and hip hop TV star. I don't know what you want to call that shit. All it took was him to tell a chick he don't like a woman with hair on her arms. And now he's a personality. Now everybody wants to interview him. Now everybody wants to see him crash out. Now everybody wants to see him act a fool. Everybody wants to see him competing for love. Everybody has chosen him as the people's champ.
Shut up, bitch.
Y'all be tripping me out, man. Y'all be tripping me out who y'all allowed to become an influencer. What you find entertaining. Y'all really just be wanting dumbass people in front of the screen to do stupid shit so you can laugh at them. Can we call it for what it is?
Stop it. Get some help.
You just want to see fools overly emotional, fighting, joning, roasting, simping, being erratic, lacking any type of stability in their y'all just like the messy stuff so bad, don't you? Well, if Hawk Tour Girl wasn't enough for you with her scamming, with her Bitcoin, then I guess this shouldn't surprise me either. This video package that I have will show you it will show you another reason why I stopped watching certain programming. It'll show you why I don't like hanging around certain people. It'll show you why I don't subscribe to certain conversations. It will show you why I have the channel, why we talk about what we talk about. This video will show you exactly why I don't care about the opinions of others, because quite frankly, your decision making is awful. It's videos like this that have us in this area, in this weird ass area of, damn, well, who do I watch? Who do I listen to? What do I support? What ideologies do I follow? What type of tips do I give or take or whatever? What, like, so I'm gonna play this. I think it's like a minute or so. It's not that long. I didn't want to go overboard. And this is where I will conclude with my overall thoughts with him, Freaky Deshae Frost, and your superwoman, Miss Kendra G. Do me a solid, repost, share this out if you can. Much appreciated. I want as many people on this as possible, even just to watch the replay, because quite frankly, I said a whole lot, and someone needs to hear it. We need to stop supporting certain people. But that being said, let's get to it.
What do you say though? So what I do when I exchange numbers with a female, I invite them to a place where they would probably say no. Where they would probably wouldn't want to go. Like, let's go, come with me to the gym. You know, it's our first time hanging out. You know, I don't work out, so if you're really interested in me, you want to get to know me and spend some time with me, it shouldn't matter where we go. It shouldn't matter if we go, but if I tell her go to the gym, oh, I don't have time. But if I turn around and say, hey, meet me at Roof Chris. Okay, what time? She gonna be there. Yeah. You feel me? It changes.
You seem like you're a lot older than me, and I don't really think that'd be a good match for us.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay.
How old are you?
17. I just look older, you feel me?
That was a dad joke or something?
I'm 17.
Okay. That's why I pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't qualified no way, baby. It's okay though.
Okay. I was really gonna call you a teenage mutant ninja turtle, but then I felt bad because I realized, I looked at you and I said, wow, he seems like he has grown since last year, from the last time we seen you. And I felt that in my spirit that I wouldn't do that. So I retracted it and I just said something that seemed a little bit more reasonable, but then you came how you came. So I don't think you should, how do I wanna go with this? I'm gonna send you off with love. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
In a real way.
In a real way, baby. I'm gonna send you. How you send me off with love and then call me?
That way, baby.
Yeah.
Continue on.
In a real way.
No. Come on. Just go. No. She ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about. Who ain't? No. You ain't talking about. You ain't talking about.
Cut it out.
That's y'all entertainment for today, huh? That's what y'all enjoy watching. That's what gets you through them dark and lonely nights. And that's what you find humorous. That's your idea of good acting. Is that what you consider wifey material, marriage material? Is this the representation for today's generation that we work so hard for? When y'all were younger, for my 80s babies and before, is this what you did all of that for? Is this the reason why you went to work put in 30, 40, 50 hours. Is this what you did all of that for? Is this what your grandparents sacrificed their life for? Is this why they continuously kept home cooked meals on the table for you for? Say what you want about me. That's what you think is enjoyable or rewatchable. Your nieces and your family members getting in front of a white screen or a green screen in front of a guy or women who don't know how to be any type of lady whatsoever. They got green, red, purple all in their fucking hair. They got tattoos on their eyes and fucking skulls and shit coming down their nose and piercings of fucking transformers on the side of their face and shit. Like that's what y'all went to school for. That's what y'all slaved over a stove for. That's why you ate shit on the job for. Is this what y'all did all of this for? So that black people could make a fool of themselves on fucking social media, on camera. So black people could show furthermore why people have such an issue with us. Why do you think we're lazy? Why do you think we're unmotivated? Why do you think we don't know how to run businesses? Why do you think we don't know how to come together as a group of people without there being competitive nature imploding us? Is this what you signed up for? All them chicks up there, they might be over the age of 21, but they act like they 15, 16 years old. Who raised y'all? And who told you that this was the way to a man's heart? Who told you that real men with class, men who wear suits, ties, who drive nice vehicles, who have respectable jobs, where if you're seen in any way, shape, form, or fashion doing anything that could jeopardize our business and make us look stupid in front of our partners, if you show even a fucking elbow on Facebook, if you show a fucking pirate's fucking eye patch on social media, you're going to get demoted. You're going to probably get let go from this job because, quite frankly, this is a $1 billion industry. We need our clientele to believe in our product and what we represent. We cannot be moving around with folks with salt and pepper hair and men and women dealing with folks that are out here in the street driving by shooting up in people's houses and this, that, and the third. What the fuck is y'all talking about? What is this? This what y'all signed up for? 80 different Pop Your Balloon shows, 80 different 20 verse 1 shows, 80 different 1 verse 1 shows. You even got kids involved in these. That's what y'all asked for. This is what you wanted though. Deshae Frost got in trouble for being freaky, for being explicit. Deshae Frost was about to get hands put on him because he went up to someone's sister and disrespected her in the store for fucking content. Walked up to her in the mall. And guess who was behind that? A woman. She was 21. A woman was behind it, gave him the idea. Go up to random strangers in the mall and tell them that you want to have sex with them. And he went up to a youngin. She wasn't even of legal age at that. Went up to her, told her, "Look, man, I can fuck you right now. Go check my last one with that." Yes, he did. All over content, and people got on his helmet for it because the brother confronted him. I honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know what is wrong with us. What is wrong with us? They had such a problem with him that he said, and I think it was Casanat that told him, "Look, this shit making you look weird, bro. It's making you look weird. You might want to switch up what you're doing." Okay. I'm gonna stop doing sexually explicit content. I'm gonna at least try to. Let's see how this works out. So now he has to find other things to do. Well, he decided to team up with the Ninja Turtle.
Stop it. Get some help.
And if you've noticed, I don't even know if he realizes how he looks on his camera, how he looks in front of thousands and thousands of people who watch him. You are getting into fights on platforms that are staged. None of this shit is real. Erica Mena is not looking for love. Erica Mena is not looking for a relationship with not a single soul that she has on those platforms. I've never even watched that shit. But based on her relationship with Safari and how she treated him and how that divorce and all that shit went, she is not looking for no fucking relationship on there. What is her show about? It's about laughter. It's about being diverse. It is about getting multiple races involved in the content. You need to reach a certain audience. The algorithm says you need to reach more white people, so you're going to have to bring more white people on. Oh, you need to reach out to more black people, so you know what you need to do? You need to bring more ghetto black people on the show. Black people like drama. Black people like hood women. Black people like hood chicks. Gang, street dudes tatted up. You need to bring Asians on. We don't see Asians a lot, do we? No, we don't see a lot of Asians on here. Let's get some Asians on here. That will really get people watching, because if an Asian is going to enjoy this, then you're going to get a whole different genre of people watching your show. That will absolutely kill ratings. So we got hillbillies, we got side chicks, we got the self-identifiers, the ones who don't know who the hell they are. You got lesbians, you got the LGBTQ, you got Pokemon, you got fucking midgets, you got former WWE wrestlers, you got boxers, you got the fucking dog from down the street, you got it from around the corner. They fucking turn this shit into a whole Barnum and Bailey circus. Y'all sit up there and think this shit is real. You know damn well Erica Mena is not about to sit up here and date no fucking midget. Erica Mena is not about to sit up here and date a transgender individual. You know that is not happening. And then on top of that, she brings, guess who? Aaron the plumber onto the show. Nobody knew who the hell he was up until Pop Your Balloon. Now the nigga's on every single screen that you see all over the world. Now she has interest in him. Not trying to hear that. But I enjoy it. You enjoy watching it because I will be the truth seeker here. You enjoy watching it because you want to see a sassy ass trans woman act weird and act funny and talk and move all gay and shit. You enjoy seeing that weird shit. It's funny to you. You want to see a straight dude go up there and I'm black and I'm proud not be whooping, knock, shoot you and boom, boom, pow, 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 pow. You want to see that shit. You want to hear that shit. You want to see a snag-a-tooth ass hillbilly chick come up on the show with damn near 0% chance of her having all her teeth, big ass Respucia built body, bacon bit eating chick on the show with cornrows in her hair, sitting up here confessing her love to somebody, thinking she actually have a chance at getting with this particular person. You want to see that shit. You like it. You enjoy it. You want to see people fight. You want to see people crash out. That's where you give your time and attention to. That's where you invest all of your money. That's where we go wrong in the society. That's why we have people like Kendra G. That's why we have people like Deshae Frost out here in the world who can just walk up to people's loved ones, say whatever the hell they want out of their mouth without any recourse, without any consequences, and they can get away with it because y'all sensationalize it all day, every day. Tell me I am lying, please.
Enjoy fucking Jules.
This shit is sad, man. That's why I don't like watching anything anymore. I can't entertain the things that I used to entertain anymore. I'm older now. My interests are different. The quality of brotherhood that I desire is different. The type of quality of woman that I desire to have myself around is different. We keep on sitting up here providing them a source of income, awarding behavior that is getting people killed, shot, stabbed, arrested, fired, demonetized, kicked off of social media. We keep on awarding behavior that is making us look like them. Or I don't do that. I don't act like that. I don't move like them. I don't do this. Well, you watch it. You watch it. You repost it. You share it. You comment on it. You buy their merch. So as far as the consumer, their PR team, as far as the folks that are working behind them, as far as they're concerned, the numbers suggest that you actually like it. What you're not going to do is lie to me. You can lie to everybody else. You're not going to lie to me. The numbers support them. That's why they do good. Your poor ratings, no show. I remember growing up in the 90s and the 80s, there was like one or two shows that I can remember off the top of my head. One was a black show. The other one was a it was like Roseanne or some shit. It wasn't Roseanne, but it was similar to it. They were pretty good shows, but the ratings didn't support what they were doing. And because the ratings did not support like, damn, we need to recoup. I need my money. I need my money. If I'm not going to get my money out of this, there's no point of us continuing to do business. So those shows only lasted one season. The numbers don't lie. Even if they force feed you to like somebody, like Ice Spice. The numbers don't lie. Kai Cenat has reached his level of success because of what? DDG has reached his level of success because of what? Ruby Rose reached her level of success because of what? Deshae Frost. I can go on and on. Most channels are brothers going out here into the streets, just going at women, going at cougars, going at people in the store, going at people in the mall, going at people on the beach. People like it. You want to see someone get rejected. You want to see if this person can actually successfully get the number of their affection. You want to see if a person can get freaky with the person. You want to see if the person can get them to do things that you wouldn't be able to do yourself. You live vicariously through the younger generation, or you're just secretly lusting after what is being projected on the camera, and you enjoy it so much that you continue to consume it. It's so many different ways we can go with this. You pick a poison. You choose. You pick and choose which one you want to go with on that.
What, so I gotta sit here and eat dessert alone like I'm fucking Steven Glansberg?
You know, and I know. That's why he was able to do what he's done so long, up until the point where he almost got his head knocked off his shoulders because he walked up to the wrong person. All because a woman suggested that you do this. You do know these pranks don't always work out the way that you would like, right? Everybody is not taking things like that for a joke. This shit is not funny for everyone. You feel me? You cannot walk up to a 65, 70-year-old woman and tell them that you want to slide in their DMs or you want to do this to them. Her grandson or grandchildren are somewhere in the proximity. They see you disrespecting their loved one. That camera don't mean shit. That camera don't mean nothing. We are raised different. What we value, especially when it comes down to our loved ones, people who love their family and they're close with their family, even if you hate your family, people who love their family do not play around with that shit. You will get your cerebellum reevaluated, relocated in an entirely different ecological biohazard space for talking to somebody and the way that you talk to people. Y'all have no manners. You have no respect for a single human being or a single adult. Y'all don't even know how to greet or approach people anymore. That entire conversation, this little package, that package shows you that we are screwed. We are absolutely screwed. If all you do is turn on YouTube to see drama, to see women talk shit and clown men for being ugly, for being short, for not knowing how to dress, if you find that humorous and you find that mature, then yeah, man, like damn, at some point, motherfuckers got to grow up. Like, come on, man, grow up. We're not 16, we're not 12 anymore. What's going on, man? This shit is wild. It's absolutely wild to me. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is. The fucking internet is eating our brains alive, man. It's literally gnawing at our mental enamel. That shit is decaying. It's so much sex on social media. People are like, dudes are literally getting tired of seeing this shit. Yoga. Oops, I'm stuck in. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the washing machine. Can you help me get out? Your little 100-pound body is stuck in a washing machine, bent over, and then you title it for educational purposes. Aaron the plumber has now crossed over from Pop Your Balloon. You know, it's funny. I ain't even mad at the hustle. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what works is what you allow. Initially, I was cool with them because it was like, damn, you ain't like when the women would go on the Pop Your Balloon show and they still do it. They just clown you. Oh, your pants are too beige. They're just a little too tight. I don't like that belt with those glasses. You shouldn't have wore glasses. If you wouldn't have wore glasses, then I would have thought you were confident. Oh, the way that you walked in the room, it just seemed like you were a pushover. Oh, you weren't looking at me enough. Oh, I didn't like how you talked to her, even though you weren't talking to me. But because you were talking to her, I got to do the whole womanhood thing and pop my balloon. These programs are fucking they're trash, man. They only designed to give you a false sense of self.
Bazinga.
Pop Your Balloon has become so popular. I bet any amount of money that at least 1 to 5 people on a daily basis who consume that program, if they're out in public and they see something that they like or don't like, I guarantee you, Pop Your Balloon comes to mind. They're mentally popping their balloon, or they're mentally holding on to their imaginary balloon. That's how obsessed you are with the show. That's how they program people visually. Power suggestion. What do I know, though? I'm just a random guy talking shit on YouTube. You know, there's another one. I don't know if I'm gonna save that one. I might. If I find that video, I'm doing that one tonight. That shit was crazy. The amount of toxic that is showcased on social media on a daily basis, is it not problematic to anybody? Does it not bother you? Are you not triggered by it? Does and it's not just say I'm better than the next person because I got my flaws and shit too, but it's like, come on, man. Like, can we not produce anything else? Anything else? Deshae Frost, all these black content creators, you're hurting more than you're helping. I'm not speaking about everyone, but y'all know who you are. You're hurting more than helping. No, it's not entertaining to watch a celebrity rapper stand in front of 50 women as they get up there and shake their ass and they're half dressed and damn near naked, bent over, showing parts of their intimate places in front of a rapper. That shit is not entertaining. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself, especially if you got children doing that shit. Grown ass women doing this shit on national TV. Nobody seems to really have a issue though. No problems. And I know, well, if you don't like it, don't watch.
Listen up, you son of a bitch!
I don't watch. I don't. Doesn't mean I don't have the right to express my disdain for it. I see it. I don't approve of it. I don't flag no one. I don't report nobody. I don't go out my way to maliciously destroy anyone's character. Don't really need to do that. You do it all for us yourself. All you got to do is turn on your YouTube app, turn on your Twitter app, turn on your Instagram app. You're already showing the world what you are about without me having to say a single word. The stereotypes, the stigmas, the jealousy, the envy, the protesting, the picketing, the double-mindedness. You do it all yourself. We have some dark humor. Most of us are in some of the most craziest spots of social media, laughing at the most foul shit because you enjoy it. I don't have to tear down or assassinate your character. Black men don't have to assassinate a black woman's character. Black women don't have to assassinate black men's character. Men don't have to assassinate women's character. Women don't have to assassinate men's character. You do it on your own every day, effortlessly. Sex, drugs, shut up, bitch, suck me off, how much you willing to spend, 45,000 for a ring. I'm not marrying nobody over or under 30K a year. You need to make this. You do it yourself. Showing your guns on social media, killing yourself on social media, robbing people on social media, being disrespectful to your own family on social media, being loud, rude, and obnoxious on social media, being indecisive, being destructive, being corrupted. You do it all yourself. You don't need my help. You don't need Candace Owens' help.
It's all part of the plan.
We know that though. We're aware of it. We're very aware of it. Because if you really felt any type of way about any of this, you would divert your attention and your time to things that are positive. You would divert your time and attention to people who actually have solutions and have something of substance to talk about. You don't have to constantly wait on Deshae Frost to slap a girl on her ass so that you can get your rocks off. Some of y'all got some weird ass fetishes. You wouldn't have to wait on the Pop Your Balloon show to wait for somebody to get rejected. Yeah, I know a lot of you watch the show to watch people get rejected. A lot of you watch the show to watch people get humiliated and embarrassed. A lot of you watch the show to watch people just get completely abolished on camera. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll never understand me.
You right, because I don't even understand what you just said to me right then.
Show of hands. I've done it before too. I've been around spaces and I saw something. I was like, balloon pop. Oh no, I'll hold this balloon for That's how I knew it was bad. I had to get the hell up off of social media for a couple of days. I was like, that's hell no. My opinion, and this is my personal opinion. People like Deshae Frost and these big time influencers, you have an audience. They're listening. I know what they're watching for. Everyone who watches anybody in specific, you watch them for a reason. That's why they are where they are. I guarantee they change their format up. One or two things are going to happen. Their viewers, they're not going to rock with the change because that's not what they came to them for. Or some will stay around and they'll be appreciative of the fact that you're really reaching out in an attempt to better or empower your community. As a black man, you want to do things that uplift other black men. You want to do things that uplift other black women. You want to do things that make us look good in the public eye. Why the fuck is everything on YouTube that damn near comes from a black content creator, always about drama, always about drugs, always about poison, always about disrespecting your family, putting them in the spotlight to be looked at and exposed to the world for some type of monetization. Why does everything from black content creators have to be put in a negative light? But then when somebody has something to say about it that you don't really rock with, you seem to be triggered. One, you don't watch something that you disagree with. Don't support hypocrites. Don't support people who go against your ideals or beliefs unless you're willing to have a proper discord about why you see things the way you see them. Just don't look. My mission and purpose is different. Scrolling up and down YouTube all day, pop your balloon, Atlanta, pop your balloon, New Jersey, pop your balloon, Alaska, pop your balloon in Georgia, pop your balloon in Istanbul, pop your balloon in Jamaica, pop your balloon in Oregon. Like, damn. World star fighting, world star drama, world star. Just ratchetness on ratchetness. But that's what y'all want. You want that shit that keep you spiritually sick. Kendra G, these are my final thoughts to you. Not that you're going to see this anyway. It would be dope though. Like, it would be absolutely dope to see one of my clips actually reach the intended person, because they only take things serious when their pockets are hurt. If it was like someone, I don't know, like Jada Pinkett or somebody with status, if they would have said anything that I said within the last hour and a half, and it was clipped and shared, I guarantee you they would have responded and they would have took that shit serious, because they know that person's voice can cause a downpour of consequences to fall upon their head. That woman told him, you didn't get RAPED. That didn't happen to you. Men don't get RAPED. Men don't get inappropriately put in those spaces. She demolished his character. She went out of her way to show you that she didn't, for one. She went up there to show you, for one, she didn't really care about matchmaking. The brother came on the show trying to meet somebody. She turned it into a conversation about whether or not he was telling the truth about being in some type of inappropriate rendezvous with a woman that he now has a kid with involuntarily. But because he's a man, you can't involuntarily end up with anything when it comes to women. Women are the only ones who suffer. They're the only ones that are victims. She showed me within that time span, she don't care about the men. She don't care about the matchmaking process. She's not really there for any of that. She just wants drama. She just wants people to feed her channel, her algorithm. She wants you to go over there and watch her videos so that you can put more money in her pocket so that she can continue on and do what the algorithm tells her works. And you 40, 50 years old. I would never listen to a motherfucker like her. I would never. And I ain't no fucking millionaire, and I don't make 6 figures a year or none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I thank God that I'm still alive and breathing, and I have what I have. You don't have to look at me like I'm your equal, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I still have principles and I still have morals and shit that I stand on that are way more valuable than your superficial shit. You can get out of here. Go find you somebody that's going to put up. Not happening. It's not. She's going to be 60 years old, looking like Vivica Fox. Still ain't married. And I guarantee the conversations from her are going to be different. I appreciate what you did. Thank you for showing us exactly where you stand, who you are. Because I don't know about you, but automatically thinking to myself, if someone is able to say some of the things that she said to that man, all red flags would have gone off, every single one of them. I wouldn't be able to look at you the same ever again after that. That's who you are. That is what she did. Showed exactly who she is, what she sees in you, and how she feels towards all of us in general. Anyone who is making under 100,000 a year. That's exactly how she feels. She don't rock with none of us. Her content is trash. I could do a way better job at matchmaking and putting people in the best positions to meet someone of quality. I have a team of people who could do a far better job than all of these folks. I bet my channel on it. I bet my channel that the 3 to 4 of us who do this show every week, you give us an episode, give us an episode a week, we would do way more for one person than people like her have done for 20, 30 people. That's a fact. I stamp that. I stand behind that. Get out of here with that trash, man. Get out of here. All social media now is this. That's all it is. I guess we stupid though. The woke ones know. The woke ones absolutely know. My final thoughts though. We locked in all weekend, Lord willing. I have another show later on at night. That's going to be a goodie too. If you enjoyed this one, you're going to enjoy that one. All weekend active, dropping videos, live streams. We just tapped in. I'm the most consistent, period. The most consistent. Nothing is AI generated. There are no robots running my channels. Everything is just me being me. Consistent. You name it, we talk about it. I thank you all for tapping in. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I get to see you guys later. I took a hiatus, but I'm back. So what I'm about to do is get back in this lab, get some more editing done. You know how to connect with me. Everything down there at the bottom. You want to stay in touch. Like, share, subscribe. It's all love. Either way, I appreciate y'all just for tuning in. Did you agree with anything I said? Disagree with anything I said? It's cool either way. One thing I do ask before you exit.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Y'all be easy. I will see y'all a little later.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?